Good morning. Sort of a repetitive groundhog cycle going on at the moment as we go up Independence for another day. Say good day to the neighbour. How you going, mate? So welcome to Independence, Nandji 2.0 once again. We've got a bit going on instantly. You can see the floors are out, so I sent these away to a carpenter. They were all a bit soft and squishy. Underneath it's sort of all rotted out. So I just took out all the floor sections and we gave that to a carpenter who routed it all out and replaced all underneath with marine grade ply and epoxied all that in, then gave it back. So then the last couple of days Benita and I have been sanding and painting the bottoms of them to make them look pretty, to then make the bilge look pretty, to cover it all up again. We got something about having a pretty bilge. I think Nandji just sort of gave us that need to have a crystal clear, white, sparkly bilge after having Old Smoky and then having Fang. Definitely the difference, but that's what these floor sections are here. I just have to figure out the puzzle for where they're going to go. Into the aft cabin, same deal. Watch your feet, mate. If you haven't noticed, I've got my my work boots on again today. So there's a bit of glassing and stuff going on back here again. So we started to rebuild the inside section here. This bit of a bulkhead in the cupboard between the two. That's I've put in two bits there and sort of epoxy glued them in and then fill it up around the edges just to sort of make the shape, because that's going to get glassed in today. So we're going to have a bit of sanding to do with that. And then we can start putting in all these cupboard sections. We've still got to go into the roof, so all the roofs will be left out so you can still access all the through bolt areas, because we still have to bed everything. It's sort of a job that's keep getting delayed for some reason. I guess we don't want to start another job without finishing others. There's just too many things on the go, so we're just trying to nail off a few jobs today. We've still got things to do in the aft cabin, like the drains, and a little bit of painting left in the lazarette, sorry, so still got to do the drains in the lazarette. And a little bit of painting, a little bit of touch up in there. Still got to put something together with the autopilot. Just, I guess the punch list of things to do is still pretty long, and to complete a good 10 jobs, you know? What are you doing here, mate? Just decided I needed a USB charger so we can charge cameras, because the little 12-volt one nearly set us on fire the other day. So I guess firstly, put these floors in, then I'll do this, then we'll go to the back. So I've sort of got everything taped up like a scene out of Dexter, so there's plastic everywhere, ready to murder some fiberglass, and I've cut up my sheets, my individual bits here. So this is sort of just working its way around the curve of the inside of the cupboard on both sides to really tab from the hull into that bulkhead, and then where I've joined the two bits of wood as well in the bulkhead to glass all that up. So basically all the inside of this cupboard here where I've got good access is going to get a lot of fiberglass, and then just on this side where it's pretty shocking, I'll just put like one little tab around on that side. So then it is glassed on both sides. It is drilled into the structural beams that are sort of going through here for this cabinetry. So that's sort of why I want to really reinforce this into the hull. There's a lot of glass, this is going to make it bulletproof, but you know, it's not exactly the easiest thing to film or to show you, since I'm going to be hanging my butt out of that cupboard. So watch this time lapse of Yosh's butt in a cupboard. Alright, that was pretty well a mission success, which is good. Been kicking back now for a little bit and just waiting for it to kick. Because I used like pretty heavy biaxial glass, it's just what I had sort of been carrying around since Nandji, and with all being vertical, the resin sort of is going to drip through. I did paint it up for a bit to try to keep it in there, but it is sort of going to drip down, and because that cloth is really thick, there's going to be some sharp edges basically, and it's inside the cupboard, and I really don't feel like grinding more fiberglass and making more dust and shit go all through the back cabin here. As we're starting to finish up the dirty stuff, we want to make it clean. And so a little trick that Uncle taught me was just when the epoxy is starting to kick, just mix up another fresh batch of epoxy. So it's going to cover up any sorts of those threads and anything that's sort of coming through. So it's going to be real smooth now rather than a bit rough and coarse. And that's just sort of cheating, I guess, in a way of not having to then sand it all back. For now, epoxy's kicking. Get on painting, mate.
Tallulah is up again, aren't you, Bubba?
Yeah.
So we're going to find a new scrubbing job, don't we? You're going to do some scrubbing downstairs so you can play in the pool?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we're going to scrub the fenders.
Well, you don't.
Are you going to help?
Yeah.
No, she's not going to help today. Are you just going to play in the pool?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Let's do it. High five. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, Lula. We can do it. Let's go. Okay, one down. I'm gonna go get the rest. All right, well, this is what I'm starting with, and to begin with, I'm just gonna, for the first wash, I'm just gonna try and use some Jif to clean it and see where that gets me.
Covered in wonder, sweet in the silence.
How's that? Oh my God, I was not expecting it to come out like brand new. Oh, yeah, just with the Jif, so sweet. Woo, happy days. It's like brand new one.
Nothing but you.
Changing all the drains in the lazarette through these 3 hatches, the little shower wash down. I reckon that's what caused part of the damage through blocked drains. But so anyway, we've done a full overhaul on the lazarette, painted it, fixed all of that sort of water ready, and also got the exhaust outlet at the moment because the stainless steel for the riser and for the through hull bit were just super rusty and not very nice. So last thing I want is a hole in the exhaust. So we've had all them pulled out, which sort of leaves a big gaping hole in the side of Nandji 2.0. In there this morning, putting these drains back in. Except when I jump in, look, we'll just have a little bit of a tour. You know, lovely big hole. And then over here on port side, seem to have a family of bees. I'm not sure if they're stingy ones like they are in Australia, but that's a whole swarm and I don't want to piss them off. So I called the pest control guy and he should be here any minute. Yeah, there's a couple of bees there. Just a couple. All right, day 3 of dealing with bees. I never thought the work would be held up because we had bees on the boat, but that seems to be the case. I really need to finish off inside the lazarette here and put all this exhaust system back together, but I can't because the exhaust system is now a beehive. And I was doing a bit of research last night and I found out that vinegar, bees hate vinegar. And even if you put like vinegar in a spray bottle and spray them, when they come in contact with vinegar, they pretty much die instantly. So it must be a really big deterrent. And I was reading that if you don't want bees in your garden, you leave like containers of vinegar around the place. So I've got some vinegar, about 3 litres of the stuff, and I figured I'll fill up some of these containers and I'll just put it in the lazarette here and see what happens. I don't know whether they're going to go ham here. This is my solution for today. If not, I've got a bit of a backup one which involves my wetsuit, goggles, gloves, and starting a fire. I'm not sure if they have a stinger or what the deal is. They look similar to the ones we have in Australia. The ones in Australia, we can definitely see the stingers. So you can't really see them as much on these ones, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, how you going, guys? Bit of a touch oven with the vinegars. Alright, put him there, right near your little entrance. Oh, there's a lot of bees. Oh, sorry guys. I don't know how well that's going to work. Well, I guess you don't believe everything you read on the internet. They did create a bit of a ruckus, but... Oh yeah, now they're buzzing. Alright, I might let them be actually. With the bees still around, I can't do the exhaust. With the bees still in the lazaret, I can't do the gas bottles. So without the gas bottles, I can't stand up the radar dome. Without another hand, I can't rebed any of the stanchions. I really need another hand, need another set of hands so we can be one on top, one on below. The welder's meant to be here today. The cushions have been taken away to be steam cleaned. So just got to wait for the welder to arrive, but I don't know when he's going to come. And then, I guess in the meantime, I have to try to figure out what else to do. But since we bought all this Formica, this is the pretty stuff. This is like the veneers that we've been ripping out. And Uncle seems to think it's really hard to work with. You know, we'll definitely probably agree with him. I haven't cut anything yet, so I'm just going to measure it up. And we're going to try the first piece inside the cupboard, because at least that way, if I stuff it up, you can't see it. To stick these up, I wasn't sure whether I just like use 5200. That's like a really sticky adhesive, or epoxy them up, but because they're not like really wood backing. They do have a solid grain, but they're not like wood, plywood backings. And both of those options are quite expensive too. And then the people in the warehouse where I did buy these from just said, no, you use this glue, and it's just like a Hyperlon glue, how you put it on, paint it on both surfaces, wait till it's tacky, and then put your piece in place. So once again, it's in the cupboard, so we'll be able to test it out and see what that theory's like. But I don't know, I haven't used this glue, and it's all in tie, so guess we just figure it out. Pour it out, smear it around, do the same in the cupboard. I don't know how you can do this without making a mess. Oh, well that veneer's up, put the walls back in. Looks bitchin'. Actually quite impressed. You know, these veneers come up really, really good, and it was actually quite easy to do, so I've kind of got the froth to finish off the bedroom here now as well.
Tallulah hasn't been well in the last few days, so I've been looking after her back at the accommodation and just trying to get some editing done as well. But this afternoon she's starting to pick up a little bit, and she's getting better, and she's just got a lot of energy. So we've come back to the boat after dinner, and Yosh said that all of the mattresses and cushions and stuff arrived today, and this is the part that really feels like the boat is becoming a home. I've been so excited about this happening, and so yeah, we've come back to the boat just to have a look and see what's going on. And I just want to share this moment with you because it's pretty special.
This is comfy as a grown human.
Wow.
Wow. You're super stoked. Hello.
Yeah.
Is that your bed?
No.
Is that your big bed?
Yeah.
Are you going to sleep on the bottom bunk or the top bunk, Liz?
Yeah.
Okay. I got all the couch cushions. Should we do the couch? Should we do the couch? I think we should put the couch together.
Don't worry, it's not ready.
It is ready. I'm ready.
You have to pack it up again when you're done. I'm not
alright.
finished. There's still more workshop.
I'm finished.
I'm happy for you to do it, but you have to pack it up again.
Well, I've given up on trying to persuade Yosh that we need to make the couch. He still needs that space for working still, so I've got like sheets and everything for Tallulah's bedroom, so let's make that up.
Sucker punched by most of my life. Told myself I would always toe the line.
Oh, isn't that amazing? We got the pink and the purple fishies up top, and we've got the blue and green dinosaurs down the bottom. Do you like your new room? She's like, no.
Someone's a bit clucky up in here.
Oh, this is like the best kids' room on a sailboat. I love it so much. It's so perfect.
It is beautiful.
It really is. It's just amazing.
I can't believe we bought a whole boat for this room.
I know. Pretty much, this was like the selling point for us, this bedroom. You just like could just imagine a family on this boat, you know. So yeah, it's so good.
Dad, Tallulah.
I fell for you. I fell for you.
Sorry? I think you got 2 nuts off so far. 2. Alright, we got 4 bolts off of one of the stanchions, and man, these look really bad. Super dirty and rusty.
Like it just looks like that's just so old. I think the best thing to do is replace all the bolts, so we're gonna have to do some more bolt shopping.
So the bee situation, we just put little pots of vinegar, or Yosh did, he put little pots of vinegar in there. But today, we reached out a little bit on Instagram just wondering what else we could do, and someone mentioned if you burn incense, the smoke from it will make them afraid of fire, and so they'll try to find somewhere else to live if they're threatened with fire. So we put like, oh my god, they're all swarming right now. So we put they're freaking me out. Oh, I hate bees. Oh my god. Sorry. Anyway, sorry. We just for the smoke of it to kind of deter them, and it's been down there for about an hour, but just now they've all just started swarming out of there. That's why I'm locked in downstairs, because yeah, they're all kind of buzzing around and swarming. So I think hopefully they're looking for somewhere else to go. That would be fantastic. I'm the last bee.
So the bees are gone.
Woo!
Lighting
So
up
good.
the citronella sticks and put in there and smoking them out really worked.
It did.
Let's just poke my head in there again. Yeah, look at that honeycomb.
Really?
Not sure they made any honey. Well, a little bit of honey in there.
Wow, that's amazing.
I think we might have just got them a little bit too early because we're not going to get any honey out of them. Not sure if they're honey making bees or not, but they've definitely set up a bit of honeycomb there.
I don't know if you could see, but Yosh was actually like kind of getting swarmed by them when they were coming out. They weren't stinging him, but they were like, there was like 100 of them buzzing around you. And then you quickly came down, but...
Yeah, they were definitely hanging around me. I was like, I think I'll go downstairs now.
So we've had so far birds laying nests up on the boom, and now we've got bees moving in. I feel like this is just, it's just a good home. It's just a good home. Everybody
Everyone
wants to live here.
No bees here.
No bee, buzzer.
Well, that was super smooth putting that cupboard in. Benita made the jig for that one. Maybe I should have got her to do all of them, because that one fit a lot better than the one I put in the cupboard. Good work, boss. With the stainless guys now here, they've brought back the riser and the through hull fitting, and now since we had a success in removing the bees, we're just got to get rid of the little honeycomb nest that they built. But otherwise I can start putting this exhaust back together, put the boat back together so she's operational, because we have to go in the water very soon. one foot in front of the other and really finish off these jobs. There's so many things going on and need to finish off jobs. So let's try to do this exhaust. Tick that one off. So here's their nest they've just taken off. Oh. Should have left them in there a bit longer. That's so good. They were honeybees. That was delicious too. I think I want the bees back. Look at that, nice and shiny.
Wow.
So this is the engine exhaust outlet. Now that Lila's asleep, we've got the extra hands from Mum.
Yep.
This one's a bit different than the one we put on Nandji. The one we put on Nandji, we stuck it in from the outside and tightened it on the inside, whereas this is going from the inside out and then tightening the flanges coming over. So the nuts will be on the inside still, but just cover everything with sticker flex.
Yeah.